You know, there's a wee bit of a debate going on YouTube among the Goth podcasters, and I'm going to try to answer that question. Can you still be Goth and not listen to Goth music? Today, on Tofer's Take. So for those of you guys who know me, you know that I love music. My last podcast, was about metal missionaries, which had a lot to do with, the Christian music industry and going out and doing the world. So I've been thinking about this and, doing some research. Can you be a goth and not listen to goth music or not like goth music? And my answer is no. But you see, let me get some perspective on that first. I am a Christian, okay? And I'm going to use that analogy or anecdote, really quick. When I first went to church, started going to church, you know what I heard? Music. We sang hymns, right? When I first started reading my Bible, you know what I found in there? Music. Just not in the Psalms, but like if you look at Exodus, if you look at, some stuff in Kings, Revelation, even when Jesus had the Passover dinner, it said, they paused to sing a hymn. So music was, all throughout the Bible. When I talked to some of my Christian friends, what often came up in the discussion? Music. Oh, hey, have you heard Petra's latest album? And maybe I'm dating myself there. Maybe I should say like Casting Crown's latest album. But are you starting to see the pattern? You see, as I got more and more within the Christian subculture, being a Christian, music was intertwined with that. It was a part of it. It was a significant part of it. And I think the same holds true for the goth subculture. If you're going to, get into that, if you're going to watch the goth, the movies or go to the goth clubs, you're going to hear the music. And out of the wide variety of music that you're going to hear, you're going to tell me you don't like any of it? You can't find something that you like? And a lot of people have listed, different genres or subgenres, of goth music, and I'd like to throw one out there for you guys. Yes, there actually is Christian goth music. 3 bands that I'd really recommend you trying out these are all more traditional goth: Saving Machine, Leper, and Dark Valentine. But yeah, there is Christian goth music out there, in case you guys are wondering. If that's something you want to look into. And one of the things that's discussed is, do you have to listen to only goth music to be a goth? No. Just like you don't have to listen to only Christian music to be a Christian. No. For me, I tend to listen to way more Christian music than non-Christian, but that's just a personal preference that I made. And the final, not the final, but one of the other topics that's talked about, in this is, elitism. Now, are there things you should do as a Christian? Yeah. You should go to church. You should read your Bible. You should tithe. You should celebrate communion. You should support missions somehow, whether that's going on a mission trip, or giving to missions, or just doing something locally. And the list could go on. Are there things you should do or should enjoy as a goth? Yeah. Does anybody have the right to tell you, well, you're not a Christian if you don't do that, or, well, you're not a goth if you don't do that? Honestly, I think that's what this comes down to. And you could play it out any different way, you want. Are you a Christian, or are you a goth if you don't wear black, all the time, 24/7? Are you a goth if you don't like Edgar Allan Poe? Are you a goth if you don't like goth music? I would find it very hard to believe, out of all the genres out there within goth music, that you can't find one that you like. And please, I want to be clear on this. You should be able to find something that you like. You don't have to listen to it 24/7. We should at least be knowledgeable about what's out there. And for me as a Christian, if somebody comes along and says, hey, you might, get something out of doing this practice, or you might want to try, fasting more, or hey, I see you're struggling here, let me help you out. I'm not going to turn on them and say, you Pharisee, you elitist, you want me to, keep the law and all that stuff. No. If somebody makes a suggestion on how you might be able to improve yourself, as a Christian or a Goth, how dare you call them an elitist? How dare you think they're, higher up, or they're trying to put you down? They're just trying to help you out. They're just trying to help you be better as a person. It's not a matter of elitism. It's, hey, I want to help you improve and be better. Anyway, I just wanted to throw some of my thoughts in this, and I would welcome, any challenges. If you think you can truly be a Goth without listening to Goth music, or without liking Goth, even just a little bit of Goth music, because you're going to be surrounded in it, within the culture, the subculture that you chose. It's going to be all around you, and you're going to have a hard time not finding something you don't like. Anyway, just my perspective and my thoughts. I don't think anyone's really brought that up. That, yeah, it's going to be, as you immerse in your culture, it's going to be, right there with you. This is a little longer. Like I said, music is something I am kind of passionate about. But I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you got something out of this. Peace.